Another tough CA road loss for us. I honestly thought that James Madison seemed like they wanted the game more than we did. It's a hard thing for me to say, but the first 20 minutes we just didn't play with energy. We didn't play with passion, and in college basketball you can't play for 20 minutes. And credit to them, they executed well. They made shots, and they were just better than we were. Well, I was proud of our toughness in that second half. I was proud of how we competed in that second half. But you got to compete for 40 minutes, and we didn't. We just didn't. It takes something to come back like that on the road. Just weren't quite good enough to pull it out. We made the defensive plays down the stretch to win it, and didn't get whistles to go our way down the stretch. But give James Madison credit. They played better than we did. Not really. We ran our normal stuff, really. Tried to get them in some ball screen action, some downhill drives a little bit more, some plays we have. But, the truth is, those two guys weren't very good defensively tonight and might have scored some points. But the second thing is, when one takes 21 shots and the other takes 17, we're not going to be a great team. When we're balanced, we're good. And we relied on them entirely too much tonight to be successful. Yeah, Connor played great tonight. He's a guy that we, like to get more minutes for at times, but he was the one guy stepping up and making shots for us. And we went with a really small lineup, when we kept him on the floor with David and Connor and moved Daniel to 3 and Omar down to 4. So it might have hurt us on the boards a little bit, but it was our best offensive alignment for sure. We weren't getting anything out of our 4 men at all, so it helped us. We're really proud of Connor. He was a bright spot for us. Well, we've had Jack and Nate both have played well for us this year, but we've had in certain games especially, we've really had a hard time keeping them on the floor, and it's a factor in a ball game like this. But he does a lot of good things for us, but got a lot of areas he can improve too. It's hard to win on the road. It's a big difference. It's not like we haven't competed on the road. We in a position to win this game. At Towson, I think was our last. Drexel. Now Drexel was a nightmare. Never in that ball game, but Towson, they made a shot with about 12 seconds to beat us. We led the whole game. Elon, we led most of the game. Charleston on the road, we led most of the game. Just didn't finish those games. So I don't think there's a vast difference, other than the fact that we're traveling. We're playing in somebody else's gym. We're playing with somebody else's balls. Teams in this league use a lot of different balls. So Spalding, Nike, Under Armour. So there's a lot of, those are all changes. But we just hadn't been tough enough to win on the road. I think that's what it comes down to.